Repeat, Predator missile ready for launch.
Alright guys, it's SHIFTY996 and this is another tutorial. Sorry, I tried to do this live and for some reason I just can't get HyperCam to work right. It just like screws the audio up. So sorry if this is a little off. I'm kind of watching it while I'm doing it. Anyways, this is a tutorial for my monthly one for TGZN that I said I'd do every month. And this is also one for legit 8932. I don't know. Sorry, Jake. I forget last numbers in your thing. So legit, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. So pretty much I'm gonna be showing you some custom transitions that you might have seen in my last mini edit. Modern Warfare 2 SHIFTY996 mini edit number 7. Make sure it's number 7. I have some other custom transitions too, so if you're looking for this one in an actual edit, go for number 7. And that's pretty much it. So right off the bat, you want to insert your audio and video if they're not already in that. You want pretty much any clip you can use for the first one for this transition. Doesn't really matter, depends on what you're editing. If you want to do a sniper clip, sure, use it. I use a shotgun clip, so you're gonna I get my shotgun clip, drag it down into the timeline, blah blah blah. And the next one, you're gonna need a sniper clip where your scope at some point is completely zoomed in, even if it's for like a little tiny second in a quick scope. So yeah, I'm just playing through this pretty nice 360 triple with the shotgun. So yeah, you get to the end of your kills and stuff in the clip, and you find a good spot. You want to start. You want to start your transition right around there, where you have a still frame. There's no like motion. You know how when you pause it and it's a motion thing, you have like little bars of blur or whatever. You get that. You want it like completely still, and then you want to go to media generators in a solid color. I use blue. I normally use black. I just did blue to change it up a little bit for this. And so I'm gonna use dark blue for this. And pretty much you want to just then resize it to the end of that clip. For now, you're gonna end up making it longer. You then want to put you want to go over to sorry, I'm like watching this and waiting for me to do this. Blah blah. Alright, you're gonna go over to your clip and find the part where your scope is all the way zoomed in and where you want to start it from the transition. Sorry. It's allergy season. Yeah, so right around the first part where you have your scope, and you want to split it and then delete anything in front of it. And you want to take a screenshot of that scope and save it on your desktop. Come on, save it. Alright, and then drag it down right under, if you have to, insert another video track, right underneath your blue or whatever color, or solid color, and drag the opacity down a little bit just so you can see pretty much what is going on. And pretty much that screenshot is there just so you can get your sizing right. So then you're gonna go to your video effects, go to cookie cutter, and go down to the one with the yellow circle. I can't read it right now. Well, yeah, the one with that little circle there. And you're just gonna take your time and drag it somewhat to the middle, kind of like that. And I don't like the edges really, like the yellow, like really wide. I like it kind of thin. And you can change the color to anything you want. I chose white, and you can change it so it cuts out everything around the circle or everything inside the circle. So the blue will be either inside or outside. And for my effect, I have it outside. and then resize it so it fits perfectly around where the scope circle would be. Sorry. Then you're going to add a fade all the way to the end of the clip. And right now that's just going to fade in. It's just going to make it look like the circle appears. That's not what we're looking for. So you go down to your transitions and you go to clock wipe. And I try a few in here. You want to go to clock wipe. You want to do clockwise blend in. So drag that into your fade in, and what that does is it makes the fade in but also do that motion. So now you have a circle coming around and filling in, and then pretty much that's it for the transition. You can make it look a little fancier by taking, yeah, that comes in later. Okay, you drag your clip up pretty much for where you want it, and then as you can see, it circles around and then starts your clip. And you want to kind of drag the clip a little bit over towards the next one, and drag the opacity back up, by the way. Yeah, you want to have it over top. You want to kind of in between both, so that way when it finishes the circle, you're already starting the next clip. So that way, yeah, it's a little laggy. Let me try this again, and it's still kind of laggy. And you saw it in the beginning anyway. So, yeah. So pretty much it just circles around the video, and then you have your scope pop in there. And yeah, pretty much it just outlines where the scope would be. It's a pretty good way to transition because it's pretty much custom and just looks overall cool. To me it does. So yeah, once you have it perfect to where you want it, then what you can do is you can have your fade. You can actually have your fade go back, and then you have another fade out. And you're going to put a counterclockwise on, and what that will do is it will make it go reverse, so it will circle around your scope, and yeah, pretty much, and then it'll circle back again, and then that looks cool too. So that's if you want to, I don't know, depends on personal preferences of your what you're editing. So yeah, pretty much that's what it looks like. Then it'll just come back. And so pretty much next we're gonna get on to color correction. And pretty much color correction is just changing around the colors a little bit and making it look kind of different. And it's just another cool video effect. I have some presets, but I'm going to show you how to do it exact. So first you want to find like a clip, and you want to look at the colors of the clip. You want to see what's going on inside the clip. You want to find a still frame where you can see every color and there's no motion vectors or whatever that you want to call them. So like right around there, make it a little bigger so you can see better. And you see how there's some greens, some reds, pretty much every color on this map. So you're going to want to go to video effects. I have a preset for this type of map, but I'm gonna remake it. And pretty much it starts out you have nothing when you go to reset to none, and you can just pretty much mess around with your colors. You want to choose like big amounts of colors that you see like in the map. Like you see a lot of red, a lot of greens, and a lot of yellow. Well, not yellow, but like light from the somewhat animated sun. So that would be more like a yellow color. And you want to kind of just like incorporate all those into your three, I guess, circular things of color. I don't know what those are called, and I don't really care. It really just is a thing of editing, and as long as you know what to do with it, it doesn't matter. So I'm just messing around. Right here it gives you kind of like a yellowish, it gives you like tan blue, I don't know, it's just a cool effect overall. it just looks pretty cool, and it messes around with the color. Sometimes it can make it look almost like not realistic, like you're actually, I don't know. Yeah, it looks real, like more realistic coloring. And you can pretty much just mess around with any 3 of those dials. This is the preset I have. It's a little more of like a reddish blue mixture together. And I have one for like tan and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the tutorial. And yeah, so if you want to, just put a comment in saying what you want the next tutorial to be, or request one, or request something from my edits if you want to know something from there, or request something completely new. And so yeah, this is the end of my tutorial, and just subscribe, rate, like, and you know that stuff, guys. So peace out.